This is it, Talk. Get ready to meet some shady people.
Yeah, shady is definitely the operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
Who knew an entrance to the underground was right here in broad daylight? Alright, let's get in there and be done with this.
Hey, who the hell are you two?
The Yagami Detective.
Detectives, huh?
There a problem here? This is a...
About time you showed up. We've been expecting you.
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You want to talk?
What?
See, we gotta split an egg. Oh,
Yeah.
You
I don't know about...
Relax, Talk.
You heard the man.
Oh, it's gonna be that.
Do whatever you want.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to be friends? Hey,
Go shit on.
so...
Oh, hell. If you're looking.
Wow.
Screw you.
Hey, bet those only go to...
Fuck did you.
Oh, did I offend you?
I'll show you who's soft.
Sorry. Getting split up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole. Better be careful here. Hey. Uh-huh. Suspicious. Suspicious. What the? Uh-huh. Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious. What the?
Hey, where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the...
Sounds like it.
Even I've never gotten in there.
Sorry, man. Take a quick breather.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's inside the safe in the back room?
Who knows? All I do know is that it's locked. But I heard once you hit rank C, they tell you the passcode.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I think I might know the passcode, actually.
Huh? What do you mean?
I overheard some rank B dude talking over the phone. He said the safe opens
Numbers that represent RK.
Maybe?
R is 8.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's inside the safe in the back room?
Who knows? But I heard.
Oh, I didn't know that. I think I might know the pass. I overheard some rank B dude talk. He said the safe opens with the numbers
Numbers that rip
maybe-
our...
Too close.
誰だ
Sorry, man.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's inside the safe in the back room?
Who knows? But I heard
Oh,
what...
I didn't know that. I think I might. He said this
Numbers
maybe-
are is... A...
Hey, you there!
Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
You forgot my order already? I want my...
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course. Here, sir.
close.
That's a good boy. Time out.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when Arcane needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy? I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass... What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats.
Huh.
Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey! Get off your asses!
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son of
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Quit dragging your ass!
Right. Sorry, boss. Yo! Buck 'em up, boys!
Dumbass, you down already?
No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this!
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, we can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Why are you here? Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
Tak, meet Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly.
Yeah, turns out he's like they've got, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
Saru-san's calling. Hello?
It's Shiosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Oh,
Yes,
Mamiya.
she lives with...
Awesome.
Good.
And
See you sooner than later, I hope.
I caught all that.
okay, I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Oh, perfect timing, Yagami-san. And here I was about... Well, the best we can hope. Remember, we're speaking to a victim here, Yagami-san. One whose assailant we defended in court. If we had tried... Yes.
Well, here...
Yes?
I'm sure you may...
Why are you...
I understand if we could do this in a...
I'm sorry.
You're right. But...
I don't have time for this.
Wait, before you do that. Sorry to butt in. I'm Yagami, a detective helping Saori here out. Mamiya-san. Scratch that. Yui.
I'm sorry, what?
See? You did.
Do you know how tempted I am to slam the door?
Don't do that. I know in your eyes we're just scumbag lawyers defending perverts in court. It was just a paycheck.
Wow. It's like you read my mind.
Wait, that's not what I meant to... Are you aware of thing is? And just trying to... If we could do this... We're only trying... We could always come back. That visit would probably... You'll want to clear...
I really don't have time for it.
I understand. We thought we'd do this, but it is a murder. Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate... We'll make it as painless as possible.
All right. Hold on.
We really do appreciate it.
Well, I'm impressed.
Really?
I'm joking. Now let's not screw this up. This is likely the only conversation.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Let's just get... Okay, bye-bye.
We'll make this quick.
What the? Hey. What the? Suspicious. Uh-huh. Hey. Suspicious. Hey. What the? Suspicious. What the? Suspicious. Uh-huh. Hey.
So, Doc, I've already...
I'm sorry to put you through this.
What else is...
I understand.
I've gone over this so many
No,
times.
your voice might...
Ironic.
Well...
Here...
Would you mind...
It's not...
Nothing else?
Correct.
Not to pry, but...
Still at work? On that note?
We'll try our best to. Moving along. Had you ever seen...
No. What?
That's... He can
Of
take...
course. In the security footage, as you stepped onto the train, it looks like Ihara-san stepped right behind you. Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against me with no sense of personal boundaries. I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, and the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touched...
Truly, personally...
Why would you say that?
I just didn't want to...
Are you okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of groan. Then go read...
You said the abuse. Did you see the girl?
No. But that's when of course he must have known I could turn him in at that point.
Right. That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of Ihara-san while running?
His cat was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost...
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
For sure. And there were a lot of...
I see. I think I've got the gist of it. But now we've got a piece of evidence that contradicts what you've told us.
What do you mean?
Despite what we just went over, wouldn't you say this contradicts your account of the incident?
I'm not sure what you mean.
No, Yagami-san is currently the odd one here.
Oh, shoot. If you'll allow me to rephrase. Well, on the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent, but he was soon abducted.
Is that...
According to the video,
What?
He killed Mikoshiba in cold. His kid was about to graduate high school, but instead, so Ihara took it upon himself to punish
That's
his son.
awful.
But now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, the victim's estimated time of death, it's just not possible. But there's the flip side. It would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know. That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, which would obviously mean that murder video.
Then...
Wish I knew. Whether it's CG on... So why go through all this? But I have to say, thank you very much for your time.
Yes, and and for dredging.
It's fine. So long as...
I'd like to report Mamiya-san's account to the rest of the team. Can I count on you to be there?
Sure. Let me give Kaito-san a heads up.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Yo, it's me.
Hey, I just got back to Kamurocho. Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
I mean, they did run their mouths about stabbing us in the back. But if you're good, I'm good. Anyway, I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You're the boss. As for me, I'm calling any day.
You do that.
Are we ready, Yak? Let's start.
Yep, give me just
Sure.
a sec.
Do what you... Are we ready, Yak? Let's start with our...
Yeah, let's start.
So, the victim...
That's correct. There wasn't any...
Unfortunately.
In which case... Let's not get whether that tape's fake or real. Someone had to put it online, right? Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means... He posted Mikoshiba's murder footage online to ruin Ahara's reputation.
Why would he need to ruin him? He was already convicted as a sex offender. Do you really have that low of an opinion of prosecutors?
I agree. That doesn't
I don't think it makes any sense at all.
Of course it doesn't.
Hey, this isn't the time for your shenanigans.
The murderer's accomplice.
Yeah.
I also...
But
maybe we know almost...
see.
Let's...
Well, the true culprit would... That's how... But Tsukuma...
If we take this...
Then let's tackle this from the stance that if that's the...
Before me, perhaps the...
But we couldn't find... From the moment he set foot...
But wait.
Huh?
Take a look at this.
I'm not sure why you're... Sad as it may be.
Yeah.
Which was...
Take a look at this.
I'm not sure why you're showing us this. Sad as it may be.
Yeah. You nailed the exact...
Which was...
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku...
Yeah. No, there's a point where a...
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram. What the... Hey. It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the dotted lines.
It does appear so. So you're saying...
Can't say it's impossible.
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places?
In a crowd like that.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed. That means there was no solid guarantee that he could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Think about it, Yagami. Why would Ihara's accomplice only to leave such a crucial...
just...
True.
Yeah?
What if every...
Can you
and that...
Are you saying there's...
Hiro Mika...
Well, the body had been decomposed.
Of course.
Was that all?
No, hang on. Ihara secured his app for them to be able to pull that...
Right, so what...
Mikoshiba was actually murdered. The place used in the murder... That way, the murder could have taken...
I don't mean to shoot you down.
So, no?
If you want...
Was that all?
No, hang on. Ihara secured... For them to be able... Every lap, if that's...
Why would the...
Or maybe the...
You're saying...
All right.
Was that all?
No, hang on. Ihara secured his alibi for the murder for them to be able to pull that off.
Right, so what exactly would that...
I know this won't go over well, but what if Mamiya was colluding with Ihara all along?
Huh?
Bear with me. If that's the case...
You're saying the victim...
Let me... Now, if Ihara and I can trade places in the blind spot with impunity. Conversely, we can say she could have even called attention to the real Ihara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know it. They caught Ihara and detained him until the police showed up.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, what about Ihara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan. For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ihara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long. We can work out the summary. And when it comes plus, they...
So he... Well, school, no surprise.
What's up?
The obvious question. She appeared, so why would she do...
Yeah, or maybe... What info do we have?
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh. I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ihara wanted a solid plan, which means Mamiya being an accomplice.
That's true.
Looks like Ihara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Once we learn how he's connected...
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent. Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sota-kun, who's now in 1st grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly. Didn't I just go there?
That's Seiryō
That's
High.
what it was. When I went to scope out the murder scene, they told us...
Do you have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Akake-san.
Akaike-san.
What's that got to do with anything?
I found the Kurakawa Academy website. It's in Tokyo, specific.
What?
The girls there.
You little...
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
Where?
On an old picture of a teacher at Seiryō High. Sawa-sensei. Ihara's son had confided in her. Is she actually a Kurakawa grad too? I don't know Sawa-sensei's exact...
Could this mean they're actually linked? The victim and her up-to-now unrelated assailant?
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective...
A previously unseen link is established between the groper and the victim. Charting out their relationship is akin to tracing a spider's web. But with each false thread ruled out, only the improbable truth remains. Ihara orchestrated the groping as a diversion, and by tarnishing his name, he secures both an alibi and his ultimate revenge.
Hiro Mikoshiba's murder was sparked by the bullying of Toshiro Ihara, who committed suicide 4 years ago. The graphic video that hit the net showed the world how Toshiro's father, Akihiro Ihara, had brutally avenged his son. We also know the father had accomplices. On October 7th at 6:30 a.m., they forced Mikoshiba into a vehicle, took him to an abandoned building, and gravely injured him. Then, around 7:30 a.m., the time frame when Ihara killed Mikoshiba, the other conspirators were probably nearby, even though they weren't on camera.
At the same time, 30 kilometers away at Ikebukuro Station, a man who looks like Ihara is caught on camera. We'll call that guy the stand-in. The stand-in made sure he was in front of the cameras for more than an hour before boarding the 9:06 a.m. After committing sexual battery on that train, that's how he established a false alibi. And to achieve this...
Sure are a lot of people getting their hands dirty for Ihara. Mamiya, Ihara's stand-in on the train, the guys who kidnapped Mikoshiba. How did some troubled cop manage to recruit so...
Well, she was the only adult. On top of that, she's a Kurakawa Academy graduate. Those trespassers at the murder scene were also from... Since they're all about the same age...
So you're saying these classmates...
If we consider Yoke, we do know that as a team, maybe she...
Yeah,
Why is
it's just... I know, and that's... So, I'm going back to Iji... Until...
All right.
What's...
Well,
Actually,
right, that's...
Huh, and all that info's on the net?
Ever heard...
Not one...
I have.
Well, do you apparently couldn't afford... She was a safe not to mention her. She's...
Is any of that...
No, I don't...
Okay.
Let's see. The record...
That's so
Yeah, and the teacher was...
Oh, I remember.
If they were classmates, then both saw...
And maybe because they couldn't say...
But to prove that, we'll have to...
That'd be helpful. In the meantime, it's clear they missed something important in the trial, since Ihara's being that he was out...
What started as a simple harassment case sure has...
I wish you hadn't.
Go then!
And stay down. And stay down. Really, guys? I wish you hadn't. What a waste. And stay down. Wait a minute, what?
Yo, you took your sweet time. But I got the gist of it. You're going to Ijincho, right? To meet with Sawa-sensei?
Kaito-san, you do...
I know, but...
Don't you understand the situation? That a fact?
So how...
First stop, it's gotta be Chinatown. Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man. I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day... Check that out. It's Akutsu.
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
Yo! Akutsu! What are you fools doing in town? Hey! Don't ignore me! It's Kaito! Fancy seeing you here!
I'm kinda busy here, man. Catch you later.
What an asshole. Ijincho's a long way from home. And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of us?
Nah, we just caught him totally off guard. He's not out here for us. Gotta be something else.
But something's not right if they're just cruising around. It's gotta be an RK operation. He brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class. I'll catch you after school.
Sensei, do you have a minute?
I...
So you did. That video, right?
I thought
thought I... But then that video looked so...
Most likely it is, which means as...
Deception? I don't think I recognized her, no.
13 years ago, she attended Kurakawa Academy. Her maiden name is Yui Suzuki.
Yui Suzuki? Just a minute. Are you saying she was the one Ehara-san groped?
So you do know her then? Were you two classmates?
We were, in our 3rd year of high school.
I had a hunch. You didn't know she was the victim of that whole incident?
I mean, it's just so hard to believe.
Does this all seem like a wild coincidence to you then? Your old student's father gropes one of your high school classmates at a station with 3 million daily travelers.
What are you implying?
I'm saying your old friend Yui might be cooperating with Ehara-san, as in she only played the part of a victim. She might have even known it was all to hide a murder.
What? But why? Why would she do that for him?
From where I'm sitting, Sensei, you're connected to Ehara and Yui Mamiya. I just need your help figuring out what that connection is.
Yagami-san, please. Are you implying I was some kind of liaison between them?
Well, Sensei, what was your relationship with Yui Mamiya? Were you close? Or would you say classmates covers it?
The two of us were never really that close. To be honest, I didn't really like the group of kids she hung out with. I guess you could say we didn't have the same interests.
When was the last time you saw her? Did you have a high school reunion by any chance?
They held a reunion around the time I graduated from college, but I didn't feel like going. That same class bullied a kid into jumping off the roof.
So if that's the case, you haven't seen any of your classmates since you all graduated from Kurakawa?
That's right.
Okay then. The thing is, Ehara-san and Mamiya are connected. It is kinda loose, but it's there. They have one thing in common.
What?
In both of their pasts, someone they knew was bullied to the point of attempting or committing suicide. Ehara-san lost his son, Toshiro-kun, and as for Yui Mamiya, it's her classmate, Mitsuru Kusamoto. That could be a factor, especially for Mamiya. It's possible that Ehara-san would be a sympathetic figure to her. Maybe enough to help construct an alibi for his revenge. It's possible she only played the part of a groping victim. What do you think? Does it have any merit, or is my theory full of holes?
Even if you're on the right track...
Sawa-sensei? We're just waiting on you to start the staff meeting.
Oh, sorry, I'll be right there.
What happened 13 years ago at Kurakawa? That might be the last piece of the puzzle. What about Yui Mamiya? How'd she react when Mitsuru Kusamoto tried to kill himself by jumping off that roof?
I'm sorry, I'm already late for my meeting.
I'm trying to ask you about a murder here. To Ehara, every unanswered question is a victory for that man. He's only a step away from walking for it. And I know Mamiya had other conspirators. It took more than one person to murder Mikoshiba. They're still at large, even as we speak. I'll be honest. I came here today with the suspicion that you might be more involved in this murder than you're letting on.
A suspicion?
Nothing you've said has made me feel any better about it.
And what should I do about that, huh?
I just want you to tell me, how are Ehara-san and Mamiya connected beyond what I've already figured out? I think you have the key to that answer even if you don't know that you're the one holding it. It's like a lock, and until I figure out how to get through it, I'm gonna keep picking at it.
I told you, I'm late for a meeting.
I'll be here when you get back. Have a good meeting.
Suit yourself.